Okay, so that's a thing. Um, apparently, uh, TikTok opens a page that I did not know it did that. That is cool. Good to know. Welcome to TikTok Live. Have fun interacting with your viewers in real time. Creators must be 18 or older to go live. Viewers must be 18 or older to recharge and send gifts. Remember to create a safe viewing experience by following our community guidelines. Will do. And then there we go. Yep, and YouTube is also going. Yay! It worked! Huzzah! Alright, so for anybody who is new to my channel, hello, my name is RegressiveGamer. You guys may call me Scarlet, and there are a couple reasons that we are doing this today. One is because this game, Storyteller right here, has... Oh, crud. Okay. One of which is because today, we are playing a game called Storyteller, and as far as I am aware of, it's kind of just been dominating my TikTok. So I decided to give it a try in playing today, and that is what we are going to be doing. Alright. But, alright. The other reason that we are essentially... Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys can't hear it because I had to mute it, but I'm not sure how... Okay, there we go. Music is off. We're going to turn the game capture audio back on. Awesome. Okay, so where did the game... There it is. Cool. Okay, so we have that, and basically we're playing as the storyteller in this game, and that is our whole entire goal. Create stories, do that. The other reason that we are playing this game is, well, not playing this game in particular, but I want to try a little bit more of a chill game. But the other reason I wanted to do this was because I had wanted to... Hi, cold. Anyway, so two reasons is I wanted to try this game out. It looked really fun to do. The other reason was I want to see how many bots we can get and how many bots I can block, because Twitch and Kick particularly have issues with bots coming into chats, and I want to see how many of them come into my chat real quick so that way I can block them. So hold on your seats and let's get into the game, and then we will figure out what we need to block bot-wise as we play. Alright. Ah. Yes, Oh! Cool. It has like this little thunk noise when you tap it. Thump. Alright, so I actually don't have any saves. What do you want me to do? I can't... Do they each have a different noise, or is it just me? I think 2 is different. I think 2 might be different. Okay.
Storyteller, a book about building stories.
Okay, Mr. Narrator? There we go.
At the end of this book lies a crown. It is bestowed only to the finest storytellers of the realm. Every page is empty, save for a title. It is your duty to fill these pages with the most captivating tales. Complete this book and prove yourself worthy of the title of Storyteller.
Okay, so if you hate it on mobile cold, what do you think about it right here in the game? I'm curious. Do you hate it more here? Do you like it more here on the PC? Because yes, this actually is on Steam as a playable game. All right, so we will turn the page here.
Life and death.
Okay, so whoa. All right, so we
Adam starts alone, finds love, and dies happy.
Okay, so Adam starts alone, finds love, and dies happy. Make a story with this title. Okay, so... Oh, wait, this is tutorial. Okay, so we can play as Adam here. Aw, he's so lonely. And then he goes here. And then he also dies. And then I'm guessing Eve needs to go here. Okay. Well, that is how you do that. Good to know. And then we click this. Nice. Okay then.
Eve dies heartbroken.
Alright. Okay. Oh! So these are like different scenes that we can set up. Okay, so Eve dies heartbroken. We have love, death, Adam, and Eve. So obviously these two have to fall in love. So let's start out with love first. And then we will have Adam and Eve. And then we have death. And we'll put Adam here because it has to be oh no. No, wait a minute. Eve is the one that's dying heartbroken. So wait, what? Okay, hold on. Let's cuz I'm gonna assume death probably has to come last at this point. But what happens if you put I don't think anything happens if you put does Adam even care? He doesn't even care. He literally does not even care. So no, they do need to fall in love first, and it has to end with this. Maybe. Okay, actually, wait a minute. What if we add another death here? Yeah, and you don't. But then I think we have to have that there. And we can have Adam and Eve fall in love. There we go. There we go. That is how that is done. Alright, cool. And then we can go back. And then afterlife.
Seeing the ghost of a lover.
But why? Alright. Okay, so obviously Eve and Adam don't know each other. Adam and Eve have to love. Okay, so then I'm guessing one of them has to die, right? So should we go with Adam or should we go with Eve? Because it has to be one of the two. It has to be one of the two who does this, right? Right? I think? Yeah. Oh. Okay. I think let's see where we're at. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to play Eeny Meeny Miny Mo real quick and close my eyes. So Eeny Meeny Miny Mo, catch a tiger by a toe. If you holler, let him go. Eeny Meeny Miny Mo. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Okay, we landed on Eve. Alright. So Eve is dead. Adam is heartbroken. What happens if we have there we go. That's how that is done. That is how that is done. Alright, nice. Right, let's get back. Now we have Miracle.
Heartbreak with a happy ending.
Okay, so heartbreak with a happy. I'm guessing, because we were revived here, I'm guessing this comes third. I'm guessing that comes second, and then love has to come first. Because you all got to get to know each other. Otherwise, this doesn't work at all. And then the only other scene I can think of would have to be love for that last scene. And then, okay, so we made Eve die last time. I think let's make Adam die this time, just to make things fair. I'm sorry. And then we will have Adam get revived. And then Adam, yeah, no, you're, there you go. There you go. Alright. Oh, there's a devil in the second part that makes the game like 1,000% funnier. Ah, no.
The ceremony.
The ceremony. Okay. Am I missing something?
Broken hearts.
I jumped. I somehow jumped a few chapters. This sounds like I'm banging on like a xylophone or something. Alright. Oop. You have to beat the whole game first though. Well, I plan on doing it. Alright, so we have recovery.
A heartbreak is healed.
What? Okay. So we have Edgar, Lenora, Bernard, and Isabel. Isabel, why do you look evil? Why do you look so evil? Okay. So let's... Alright, so those two love each other. And then... What if we... kill off one of them? Isabel, you're looking pretty evil over there, so let's kill you off, and then we'll have Edgar die. And then we have a wedding scene where... There we go. Without any deaths? What do you mean? Okay, so we can't have any... So this has to get pitched. Yeet. Alright, and then this can't happen because Edgar is still with Isabel. Alright. So then... Maybe we can move that there. And then Lenora and Bernard. There we go. Hey, and that also solves that problem. Make one of them cheat. I don't think I can do that with this one. I just have wedding and death scene. That's all I have, I think. How do you make one of them cheat? I don't... I get to later. Okay, well, we can't right now. We're in the now. Alright, so we have recovery, dismay.
Rejected by own spouse.
Rejected by own spouse? And we have Lenora, Isabel, and Edgar. Well, the only thing I got is wedding scenes and amnesia. I think. Hold up. Okay, so let's throw that out for right now. Okay, so why do Edgar and Lenora look so sad? They look so sad. Isabel's over here just smiling. Okay, you know what? Misery loves company, so you two sad people can come here. There you go. You love each other. Huzzah! Make them forget they are married and remarry. What do you think I'm doing? Let me work it out. I got this. Alright. But, we're gonna do as Colt said, and we are going to give somebody amnesia. Alright. Should we do Lenora or should we do Edgar? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Lenora! Oof. Alright. So then they have a wedding. And then, let's see. I think... So Lenora forgets about Edgar, and then... I think Isabel has to be the one to do that. And then... There we go. Because Edgar and Lenora get married. Lenora forgets about Edgar. And then she goes off to marry Isabel. And then Lenora... Yay, gay marriage! Oh my god. Yes. Score for the ladies. Alright. But no. Yeah. Alright, let's leave the horrible triage here and let's head up to the next one. Alright, unlucky.
Everyone rejects Edgar.
Everyone? Why does everyone Why does everybody hate Edgar? What did Edgar do? What did poor Edgar do? Okay, so we have wedding, death, and then we have Bernard, Isabel, Lenora, and Edgar. Okay. So I think what I have to do is I have to make Lenora and Bernard marry. Okay, and then just kill one and marry the others, right? I think so. I think that's what I have to do here. That's the only thing I can think of that would work in this situation. So, going off of this, we have to have Edgar try marrying Lenora because she's in love with Bernard. And then we'll also have another wedding where Isabel and Bernard. Oh wait, no, I already had them married. Never mind. So this can't happen yet, but let's move this here, I think. Alright, so let's have no, because if I do it that way it's gonna make it longer, because I already did it this way. Kill Bernard. Okay. Okay, well alright, so we have to kill Bernard. Alright, we've killed Bernard. And then we'll have Lenora be sad. So then Lenora. No, because Edgar has to get rejected by everybody. You can't. Can we? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not heartbreak. That's. I'm terrified of you because I saw a ghost. So we can't actually kill off Edgar. I think it has to be Lenora. Okay. So let's have Lenora do that. Alright, and then Bernard can marry Isabel. And then I think these last two we can have. And then. There we go. And that way Edgar is rejected by everybody. Alright. So Edgar rejects, or everyone rejects Edgar. Because apparently he was just too late to the party. Alright. So. Oh, wait, 4 viewers? Oh, wait, in total. In total. Oh, hey, I have 3 Twitch viewers. Nice. Yeah, so. Another part of this that I wanted to, like, basically stream the whole week, except for Wednesday, so I'll be streaming again Thursday and Friday, was because I am actually really close to getting Twitch affiliate. I just have to get an average of like, I think it was like 3 or 4 viewers, I think, on like 4 different days. I think. I don't quite remember. Let me finish this and then I will check that real quick.
Surviving spouses find comfort.
I don't. Is that what Twitch affiliate does? I mean, if that is, that'd be cool. But I don't think it quite lets me monetize quite yet. All right. So surviving spouses find comfort, and we have 4 people again. Okay, so we can have 2. We have to start off with 2 weddings, right? We have to start off with 2 weddings. Let's make this absolutely hilarious. So we have Lenore and Isabel, and we have Edgar and Bernard. Alright, and then we need to have 2 deaths. So we kill off Edgar, and we have to kill off. Let's kill off. We haven't killed off Isabel yet, so let's kill off Isabel. And then Lenora goes with Isabel, Bernard goes with Edgar. Why do I have an extra death scene in here? Get out of here. Alright. No, I want the scene. Thank you. And then we need a wedding where later there's stuff that you can only do with certain characters. Okay. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So that leaves Lenore and Bernard. There we go. Surviving spouses find comfort. Okay. Now pause right here and let me get into Twitch affiliate real quick. All right. Yeah. The game gets surprisingly hard. Really? Oh, nice. I mean, wait, doesn't any game though? It gets surprisingly harder as you progress further into the game. I feel like that's any game. Okay, so let me turn on display capture for a hot minute, and then I will show you guys. Well, actually, no. Let's go back to the game. I'll pull up the Twitch affiliate, and then I can let you guys look for yourselves. Ah. Okay, actually, wait, do I have? Crap. Oh, okay, so it's not recording my desktop. Okay, that's right. Because if I try doing that, yeah, my desktop is weird. Okay, so if we go to creator dashboard, and then I go to I think yeah, it's not monetization. It's not okay. So I have it pulled up. Let me pull this up for you guys real quick. Okay, there we go. All right. So this is what my Twitch board looks like right now. And then yeah, minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. So I have to have an average of 3 viewers on 4 different days, just in order to complete my Twitch affiliate right here. That is one of my goals. It would be awesome if I could do this. I also, so I have hope. I have hope. We're really close. And if that happened, I would be super duper ecstatic. I'd probably even celebrate and do something really cool if that does happen. So that's how you do Twitch affiliate rate. Oh, you guys can't even see that. You guys can't even see that. Crud. Okay, hold up. Let me take off the chat box for a hot minute so that you guys can see. Alright, where is that chat box? There it is. Okay, so right here in this corner, right here, I'm up to 26 followers. I have to stream 4 days a month, which I have. And then I have to stream 4 hours per month, which I am over that. I've streamed 10.8 hours. And then I have to have a minimum of 3 viewers on 4 different days. Just on average. And that is how you get Twitch affiliates. So, there's that. And like I said, we are super duper close. I would celebrate if I did get Twitch affiliate because that is a huge milestone for running Twitch. So, with that being said, let's get back into the game to provide some entertainment, but I also still haven't seen any bots yet. I swear the moment I turn this back on, there's a bot, I'm gonna laugh. There's not. I looked it up, being an affiliate means you're able to monetize through bits and stuff. Oh, nice. I can make money doing what I love. Anybody's dream. Alright. So, I'm gonna turn off display capture real quick and we can get back into the game. So, what was next on this clock? Alright, we finished chapter 2, so we have to move on to chapter 3, it looks like.
The ceremony.
Okay, why do you keep taking me here?
Apparitions.
What?
Edgar shocks himself.
Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay, so you actually need a scene. So I'm guessing it has to go in this order, I'm guessing. And we have to have Edgar die. Forgot that he died. There we go. There we go. And Edgar has officially shocked himself. Huzzah! Alright, and then we have a and Reunion has a bit of a bonus for us. So what is
Heartbroken spouses are reunited.
Mr. Storyteller, you are mildly terrifying. I thought this was a cozy game. Nice. Okay, so like people would be able to pay me. That nice. Like I said, getting paid to do what you love, that I think is the dream. That is the dream, and anybody can pretty much do it. In my opinion. You just have to like, yes, I know it sounds cliche when I say this because everybody else has said this before, but in all honesty, if you really just put in enough hard work and like you actually take a minute to like go down to the basics, I really think anybody can really achieve just about anything that they put their mind to. Yes, I know it sounds cliche, but that is actually a very strong belief of mine. So, yeah, it would be it would be really cool if I was able to get like an average of like a minimum of 3 viewers per stream. That would be awesome. Okay, now going back to the game because I need to, as the main content for this. Heartbroken spouses are reunited. So we have Edgar and Lenora. We do have to have them marry, otherwise they have no idea what they're doing. And I will prove it by doing this. He doesn't know what to do. But if we do this, he's heartbroken. Alright, and then we have to have a revive. And I don't know what we're supposed to do here. I'm guessing this. There we go. Heartbroken spouse. Oh, wait. Because okay, wait, okay, nope. Okay, so let's
Heartbreak for
no,
heartbroken spouses are reunited.
I want the scene. Yeet. Oh, oh. Okay, and then this also can yeet itself. So then let's have Edgar die, and then we'll have a wedding, and there we go. I think. Do you have to be here? No. Ghosts can't do anything. Ghosts literally cannot do anything, apparently. What the? Okay, let's just put you at the end. Revive Lenora so she can be heart. Oh. Okay, so maybe let's switch this real quick. So we'll put that there. We'll put Revive here. And then we need to either kill Lenora again? There we go. There we go. That, okay. So that's what we had to do. That's what we had to do. That probably could have been done less scenes, but we got it. Oh, and In the Afterlife was the bonus one for that. So that actually, 2 birds with 1 stone. Nice. Alright, next chapter.
Heartbreak for everyone.
Ooh. Seriously though, the narrator sounds like he's trying to tell a spooky story, and it's like, bro, this isn't that kind of thing. Ah. Okay, so heartbreak for everybody. We have 3 people. Okay, let's just have Lenore and Edgar marry. That seems like I don't know, because either Edgar ends up with Isabel or Edgar ends up with Bernard. Oh wait, no, because actually, let's what's up? I hate the narrator so much. I played the whole game on mute. Uh, honestly, I am beginning to think that the narrator just does not fit the vibe of this because oh, no, maybe, because we have kind of already covered some morbid thoughts in telling stories. Maybe. Well, no, because this isn't a horror game. You're genuinely just telling stories with, like, a morbid theme. I am conflicted. I am genuinely conflicted on this one. I don't know how to feel. I literally don't know how to feel. Okay, so. Alright, can we put Bernard and Edgar now? Oh, okay, so that's how you break Bernard's heart. He's supposed to be like an old timey showy announcer for like a play. Oh, that is, you know what? I can see it. I can see it. Or if anybody's like been on the Haunted Mansion, kind of reminds me of that. Because the Haunted Mansion isn't necessarily scary. It's just like it's a slow ride where you kind of just like go through this house and it's like you have like ghosts and everything just like randomly show up, but they're not jumping out at you. So it's not really a horror ride. It's more of just like a what's the word I'm looking for here? Just like a odd little ride. I don't know. Eerie, I guess. It's eerie, but it's not spooky. If that makes any sense. Maybe. Maybe I'm secretly just losing my mind. Okay, let's get back to the game before we travel down the rabbit hole any further. All right. So Bernard is heartbroken because he gets rejected by Edgar. It's okay. Aw, thank you, Cold. Thank you for not minding if I'm crazy. Perhaps I should continue to be crazy forever. All right. And then let's see. I think so. That solves that problem. So let's have. Okay, so we just had Edgar break Bernard's heart. Let's have Edgar die. We can break Lenore's heart then. And then we can have Lenora die. I think. No, let's have this happen. And then we can revive Edgar. There we go. We did it. Heartbreak for everybody. Oh, what is... Okay. Alright. And that is how everybody got heartbreak.
Old heartbroken dog dies happy.
What? Okay, so love. Oh, cool. This is neat. And we have Edgar and we have the dog. Aww. And they're cute playing together. Okay. So then... we will... kill Edgar, I guess? That would break the dog's heart, right? Okay, and then time. And then I'm guessing Edgar gets revived. And then the dog and Edgar meet again? Okay, and then I'm thinking the dog now needs to die, right? Yes. There we go. Now what happens if I put Edgar in the scene now? Aww. And Edgar is now heartbroken that his dog died. Alright. And that was how you do that one. So what... Okay, so we finished chapter 3. And let's go on to chapter 4.
The cellar.
Thank you, Mr. Narrator, because I probably couldn't have done that any better. Alright, so poison.
Lenora drinks poison.
Okay, but why? Okay, so can we just... No, she doesn't know what to do with it. Okay, maybe there needs to be heartbreak in here? Potentially? Okay, we've been having a lot of Lenora and Edgar. Let's put Bernard in here. And then we can kill off Bernard. There we go. There we go. This chapter is where the character matters in some of the puzzles. Oh! Alright then. Would it have changed if we had taken Bernard out of the photo, though? Actually, no, it would not. She still does the same thing if we replace this with Edgar. Okay, so let's put Bernard back in. And we'll continue.
Double poison.
Dude, what is your obsession with poison in a cellar? Why? Okay. So, is this gonna be some Romeo and Juliet thing? I'm I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that's probably what's gonna happen. So we'll put that there. Um. All right. We had Edgar die last time, so we'll have Lenora die this time, and we'll have Edgar do that, and then Edgar's gonna poison himself because he wants to join Lenora. But then Lenora gets revived, finds out that Edgar died, heartbroken, and then she goes to drink the poison again. Someone drinks poison twice? Wait, what? How do you... I used up all 6 scenes. They have to love each other, otherwise that does nothing. And they have no idea what they're doing. Okay. Oh, heartbreak them twice? Oh, like this one and... Okay, so this chapter is where the character... That was the last chapter, and then, like, this one and forward. Okay, so heartbreak them twice. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, maybe I can do this. Hold on. So we'll have... No, it has to... It has to go that way. Or maybe we can have this. Hold on. So... What if we copy this scene? And then we just revive it. There we go. That was so dumb, but also... There we go. We got it. He basically loves Lenora, gets heartbroken when she dies, drinks poison, gets revived, remembers that she's dead, basically, and then just drinks the poison again. And then the cycle repeats. The cycle repeats. Oh, it never ends. It never ends for Edgar at this point. Oh my goodness.
Isabel is haunted by her husband.
Huh. Okay, well, we have to have this, because they're husband and wife now. Why can this not be pre-established? Why does this have to be a thing? You put 2 characters together. They obviously are husband and wife, quote unquote husband and wife. Why not have that pre-established? Why does it have to be its own scene? Okay. So I'm guessing if we do this, Isabel's not... What? Okay. So then... No. Okay. Oh, because every chapter is a unique story. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. This is where characters matter here. Okay. Okay, so Cold is saying this is where the characters matter. And I'm guessing they do because Isabel seems to be eyeing that poison very suspiciously. But then if we put Edgar there, he's confused. He is absolutely confused. Isabel likes to poison people. Okay, if she likes to poison people, then why... Okay. No. Maybe these 2 have to do it? There we go. There we go. Okay, so scenes actually matter here. Scenes do matter. And then we can get Edgar to drink the poison, die, And then this is the only scene that we got that's like relatively normal. So we can have. There we go. And Isabel is haunted by her husband.
Murder of jealousy.
Murder of. Okay, Isabel, you're gonna poison people. We already know how this ends. Alright. Whee! So that's that. And then. Okay, so Edgar rejects Isabel because. Yeah. Because he's already with Lenora. And then. We can have. Isabel poison Lenora. Okay, and then we need the wine scene. Okay. And there we go. Oh, but everyone meets their demise. Okay. So. Oh. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, so both characters and scenes do matter in this one. I am curious though, while we're on the topic, what happens if you switch out uh Edgar for Lenora? I'm just curious. Oh, alright then. So this gets more twisted apparently if it's just this one scene. So essentially, Edgar and Lenore love each other. Isabel is rejected by Lenore because she loves Edgar. Isabel wants to murder Edgar, but ends up accidentally killing Isabella, and then they both drink, or not Isabel, Lenora, and then both Isabel and Edgar drink at the loss of Lenora. That is just so dark and twisted on so many levels. That's hilarious. Hilariously twisted, like dark humor sense of twisted. Alright. But that completes the cellar. And then on to chapter 5, I believe, right? How many
Beauty.
Okay then. So competition.
Which becomes the mirror's favorite?
Yay, the mirror! Yes, the mirror! Long live the mirror! Isabel 9 out of 10 kills someone if her and the poison is involved. Fair. Fair enough. I think that's already been proven here. I think that has definitely been proven here at this point. Alright. So then, let's see. If the witch becomes the mirror's favorite, we have the mirror, the witch. No, Snow White is. So. Why is the witch old? Okay, so then the witch is going to. Oh, wait. You know how you make people jealous by having them talk to a married person? Yeah? The witch becomes jealous using. Oh. I mean, that is technically the tale of Snow White. So, yeah. Snowy. Sure. Okay, so then she goes back to. Actually, let's do this real quick. And then. There we go. There we go. Technically, I think I could make this edge out a little bit longer. If we put the scene here. And then we go back to the mirror scene. It still works. I mean, it does take an extra scene to get there, but it still works. Alright.
Curse is lifted.
Curse is lifted. Okay. Why do I have a hunch that... Okay, so you're not gonna curse Snow White. You're not gonna curse Snowy here. How about the prince? Oh. No. Okay. Yeety Mosquito. Alright, so let's put the witch and the prince in here, I guess? Okay. But the prince would love Snow White. Now you need the marriage jealousy thing? Okay. So, yeet the witch, yeet the witch. Move Snowy down here. Um, there we go. And then we'll try this kiss again. Because, why not? Does this work still? How do we get the witch to curse Snow White? Oh! Maybe it can't be Snow White for this one. Hold on. Yeet. Okay. So, would she curse the prince? Yes. Yes. Okay, so she curses the prince after he rejects her because he doesn't want to kiss her. And then... does he go to Snow White to tell her that he's a frog? Yes, and then Snow White loves the prince. And then they kiss. And have a happily ever after. The end. End of story. Okay. So let's...
A kiss and a curse.
So a kiss and a curse. Okay. So a kiss and a curse. Let's see. I'm... eh, okay. Well, Prince doesn't want to kiss you because he doesn't like you. So she'll go to the cauldron and she'll make herself younger. And then... that's not a kiss and a curse. The prince will kiss the witch when she is pretty using the cauldron. Okay. Okay, but we still need a curse to happen. So I'm guessing... okay, so there's the curse right there. And then we need the cauldron. And then we'll... okay, why do you seem annoyed? Why do you seem annoyed at this? There you go. That was... actually, Cauldron Kiss Forest. Okay, so... what happens when we... oh. Well, now she's just angry. Would... no, it's just the same scene. Interesting. I mean, what... you can also do it that way, too. Okay, so Cauldron Kiss Forest. So... if we go... Cauldron Kiss... Cauldron... no. Oh, wait, no. Cauldron Kiss Forest. Okay. Oh yeah, it really does work that way. Okay, because you have the kiss and you also have... interesting.
Tiny gets a kiss.
Tiny gets a kiss. Okay. Hold up. Why is Tiny getting a kiss? Oop, I love Tiny so much. Okay. Alright, so because you love Tiny so much, we have to make this really good for Tiny, right? Okay, so let's see. We have the witch, we have Snowy, we have Prince, and Tiny. I'm guessing Tiny just accidentally gets roped into this is my guess. So we also have the mirror. Nope, Snow White's the fairest. They go to the forest, which curses Snow White. And then I'm guessing she encounters Tiny? And then there we go. And Tiny got a kiss. Oh. Make both the prince and Tiny a frog. Okay, I think we can do that. Okay. So we made Snow White. So I got to the most direct point of this essentially. So let's try going the long way. All right. For ungrateful. Oh, for ungrateful maiden. Okay. So Prince saves Tiny. How? Okay, I don't. Okay, so let's take Snow White out of the picture for right now. And then yeet. Okay, so would. Oh. So the witch actually likes Tiny. Tiny is very nervous about all of this. Would he reject her though? Okay, so let's not use the. Let's get rid of the mirror. Hold up. And let's get rid of this scene. So then we have witch. Actually, we could probably get rid of the scene when I think about it. So. Okay. Snow White only likes the prince. Gotcha. Okay, so the witch likes all men and Snow White only likes the prince. Okay. Good to know. Alright. So then let's have the witch curse Tiny then. And then I'm guessing the prince tells Tiny? Oh, nope. Nope. Okay, we can't do it that way. Let's throw in the mirror here too. Alright, and then we'll have Snow White. Kiss forest, kiss forest, forest kiss. There. Okay, so Prince saves Tiny. We got Prince saves Tiny. Okay, and then Yeety Ma Ski. Okay, so kiss forest. Okay. Alright, Cole, I'm taking your word here. So kiss forest. Alright. So we have kiss forest. Ah! Kiss forest. Forest. Kiss. Okay. I think I know this one. So Witch and Tiny try kissing. Witch curses Tiny into a frog. No, that doesn't work. Never mind. Hold up. Nope. Okay, so the witch gets mad at men when they don't kiss her. Okay, fair enough. But what about for no, because this is okay. All right. And then she kisses. Nope, she don't want to kiss Tiny the frog. Okay. So then who? Nobody wants to kiss a frog, though. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I think I get it. Alright, so then we have... Alright, so we have the prince and Tiny both now as frogs. And then we made the prince into a frog, as Colt had suggested. And then we have to... Let's see. And then Snowy... And then show Snowy the prince. Okay. And then kiss Tiny, thinking that he's a prince. Is that what you wanted me to do? I'm gonna assume that's what we're supposed to do here. All right. I'm okay. I think that's what we're supposed to do. So, switching gears back over to the ungrateful maiden, though. The I was like 90% sure that's the solution. You don't worry about it. We all get boggled sometimes. Ah. Okay, so ungrateful maiden. We have. Okay, so the only way for the witch to get mad at Snow White is the mirror. And then we need a forest scene. And then that way the witch turns Frog into Snow White. And then she tells Prince, I think. And then what if she also says something to Tiny? And then they kiss. And then we have the kiss scene again. There we go. Ungrateful Maiden. That is that right there. Okay, so we got both of them. And we got... Okay, so that's chapter 5. So what is chapter 6?
The manor.
Alright, murder.
Butler's rampage.
What? Okay, so we have a gun. I already did that, Cold. I already had Snowy kiss, or have Tiny kiss Snowy as a frog. That was part of the ungrateful thing. Okay, make the butler kill people. Okay. Alright, so he's mad. And he is just swinging that thing around. Okay. Oh! Okay. What happens if... Oh, wow. Okay, so the butler does not like his bosses. What incarnation?
Duke feels relief.
Okay, Duke feels relief. What to do here? So the only scene we have is the gun. So I'm gonna hold off on doing this one. I think. Okay. So we can have Butler take the gun. The Duke sees. Oh wait. And then later you can make characters spy on people. Nice. Okay. I'm guessing that's. Okay. I'm guessing that's why the eyes were cut out in the ballroom picture. Because I did notice that. Alright. So, then the butler puts the gun back. There we go. And he feels relief that his gun is back where it goes. That's the paying story. Alright, well.
Murderer is arrested.
Murderer is arrested. Okay. So we have Detective, Duke, Butler, Remorse, Ballroom, Gun. Okay, well, Butler obviously takes the gun. That is what is going to happen no matter what we do. And then, let's see. We'll have the ballroom, where I'm guessing... Okay. Kills the Duke. And then the Butler has to feel remorse. because he's lost his job, essentially. Because, you killed your boss, you no longer have a job, it's not like you're gonna take over the manor. Nice try, dude. Alright. And then I'm guessing he's gonna just turn himself in? Yep. Yep. Alright.
Someone gets arrested.
Oh? I feel like it has to. I feel like it always has to be the butler. The butler always is going to get arrested because he's always trying to kill his bosses. I don't know why, but okay. Frame the Duke. Okay. Okay, we'll try to frame the Duke. So we can. So for framing the Duke, it has to be the Duchess that gets killed. And then we have the. And then I'm guessing gun again because I'm guessing the butler has to put the gun back. And then the Duke sees his gun, he touches his gun because he likes his gun. And then he sees the Duke's fingerprints on the gun. And then the Duke gets arrested. Oh! And that also solved the innocent one for us. So then let's take this out. Nope. Alright, and I want to take the Duke out of this one. There we go. Okay, so that just solved that. So basically, yeah. Yep. I beat you to the punch, Cold. How do you feel? How do you feel, my eternal antagonist? How do you feel that I beat you to the punch? I feel so evil. Boo. Yeah, no. Boo. Boo yourself. Not a bad stream. I'm doing pretty good. I can be entertaining. And I'm trying my hardest out here. I'm trying to be entertaining.
Intrigue.
Okay, so we're throwing people off cliffs here. I literally just got that from the image. Okay, then.
4 deaths.
Okay, so. Love how I'm the only chatter makes you feel special. Aww. I'm glad you feel special. Have a cookie. Baron hates the night. But why? Okay, so 4 deaths. And the only scene I got is clips right now, dude. Well, and revive, evidently. I think I know how this one gets set up. I'm guessing. Okay, so if the Baron hates the night, he's automatically going to take the night out. So the Baron automatically takes whoever's on the cliff out because he wants something. And then the knight can scare the Baron off. Right? Yes. And then we can revive the knight, revive the Baron, and I think the knight can push the Baron off. And then the Baron can shock the knight off. There you go. 4 deaths. 4 deaths right there. And I'm pretty sure if I didn't revive both of them, this would only have been 3 deaths. Alright.
The Queen is rescued.
The Queen is rescued. Alright. Why do we need a wedding? So, I'm guessing the Baron keeps the Queen. And the new... That was quick. Oh, and married. That explains the wedding. Okay, so that's married. Eat. And then we need revenge. I'm guessing the Baron. Yep, that was exactly it. This one's easy, you don't need help. You're right, I didn't. I already got done. So, mwahaha.
Everyone sits on the throne.
Oh. Okay. So let's start this one off with the queen on the throne. And then the queen, I'm guessing, would get, yep, off by the baron. And then the knight, oh, the knight's sad that the queen's gone, but he takes the throne anyway. And then, guessing the knight, yes, the knight also gets offed because he has the crown. And then the baron sits on the throne. The queen kills the baron. I mean, there you go. just a little add touch there. Just a little, yeah. All right. Actually, I am curious as to how this would look now. So, we keep these two. We get rid of this one and we replace it here. I don't know why you still want to kill the knight if you're the king, but okay. And then I'm guessing we would have the queen get rid of the baron. He still said that the queen's dead. Just the queen. Just the queen.
Usurper is forgiven.
Queen kills baron, then knight is crowned. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so the queen is kidnapped by the dog? Oh. Okay, so why does the dog want to kidnap the queen other than for the throne? Okay. Okay, and then I'm guessing the queen has to kidnap the dog to get her crown back. Actually, I am curious what happens if the scene isn't here, though. Okay, yep, nope. The dog has to get kidnapped. And then she releases the dog. Nice. Yep. And the usurper is that is a cute story. That is a cute little story right there.
The queen marries.
The queen. I don't think the queen's gonna marry the baron, but okay. We'll see how this plays out. Because. Yeah. So that needs to be its own scene. We'll have. Actually, no, wait, hold up. So. Oh, that is funny. Alright. So we have the queen getting kidnapped by a monster. And then the baron goes back to take off his disguise. And then releases the queen. And then they marry! Huzzah! Okay, so that wasn't that difficult to mess with, but at the same token, why would you marry the baron? Why? What? No. I don't like
Secrets.
Okay, but why secrets? Why do we need secrets?
Justice.
Alright, red hand.
Murderer gets arrested.
Oh, hey look, it's the witness one now. It's the witness one, nice. Okay, so then what happens if we don't give you that scene? Hold up. He's like, no, I don't want this drink. Alright, but no, we need. And then and that turns into that. Yay! The Duke is dead. Okay, and then what happens if we have a witness? Oh wait, no, I think these two have to switch. Yeah, these two have to switch. And then there we go. There we go. Witness comes before the ballroom. Yep, got that taken care of. Alright, so next chapter.
Butler gets fired.
The butler gets fired. Alright, so you take the gun, you're trying to kill the Duke. I'm guessing the Duke is looking through here. And then the Duke. Oh, no. Okay, because the butler has the gun, so you can't just confront the Duke. You have to, or you can't. Duke cannot confront butlers. So because butler has uh the weapon, essentially. Okay, so let's have the butler put it back. There we go. That is how that is done.
Spouse gets vengeance.
You're so slow on reading my chat. I'm sorry, I'm trying, but at the same time, I'm also playing a game. And also, I'm kind of surprised. I haven't had like any bots come on and start yelling at me for no apparent reason, which is kind of nice. But at the same token, it's like back to 2 viewers. Okay, he's back to taunt me. How dare you? Oh, we're back to 1 viewer. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be funny. Please stick around. Alright, so then. Alright, back to this. Spouse gets vengeance. So. Alright, so we have. Oh, I wonder who the kick viewer is. Honestly, same, but at the same token, I honestly don't mind that they're lurking. I don't mind. If they want to hang around and look for a little bit, that is totally on them. Alright, so back to this. The butler takes the gun, and then there has to be a witness. So let's have the Duchess be the witness. And then we'll have the butler shoot the Duke. The butler will put the gun back. Because I am guessing that the moment that the Duchess tries to encounter him with the gun, she also gets it. So let's see. Oh, I really should have put this at like a different thing. Okay, hold up. Okay. Oh, hello, cutie the cat, or the cutie that is a cat. Hello, nice to see you. All right. I actually cannot see. Uh, that's weird. Okay, I cannot actually see my TikTok chats. That is so weird. That is so weird. I can't see. I can't see my TikTok chats. That's so odd. Okay. So let me. I'm gonna just put this over here as like a side thing as well, because I don't actually need that. Well, I do. What do I want to do with this? Can I put this at half? Okay, if we put that half, and I can put this half as well, and then I think there we go. All right, now I have now I have looking at my chats. Nice. Okay, now I'm looking at my chats. Huzzah! Okay, so then going back to the game. So, great. Mr. Light. Hello, Mr. Light. Glad to see you into the chat. Alright, so we just got done with this lovely story here, and the butler just put down the weapon that was used. I can't watch. I can't watch at two places at once. Wait, Cold, are you Mr. Light or is Mr. Light their own being? Now I am confused. I am confused. Wait. Oh. Nice. Nice. Okay, so you're basically watching me on YouTube and Twitch. Good to know. Also, way to go you. That is awesome. Ah, that's not what I want to do. Okay. Alright. So we have Butler playing down that, and then ooh, attempting to attempting to, but for some reason won't let me. Interesting. Wonder why. That's so weird. I don't know why I wouldn't let you. I'm not messing with that at the moment. Okay. Now I'm going to get back to my game. Right. And then I think she has to kill the butler, right? Yes. That is how that is done. Both account on one device. Oh, you might have to try, I think there's a way that you can split screen on a device. Possibly, but I don't quite remember how to do that. Yeah. What is going on? Okay. So on to the next puzzle.
Duchess gets murderer arrested.
Oh. Okay, so I am assuming... Okay, I don't think we can just jump into... Yeah, we can't just jump into doing that, so that's more towards the end. There we go. There we go. So that has to happen, and then I think the Duchess has to tell the detective, and then the butler is there, and yes. And then the detective arrests the butler. So there we go. And that is the whole chapter of chapter 8. Oh, wait, I didn't do report.
Duchess gets murderer arrested.
Oh, but the Duke isn't home. That's what I was missing. Okay. Okay, so take that out. And then the Duchess can't just tell that, you know, has a thing. Okay. So the Duchess can't tell. Okay, so the Duchess's word isn't good enough for the detective, so she has to somehow get him arrested. Maybe if we have. And then we have. The. So if we throw this scene out, put that there, and then we have the detective. There we go. There we go. Okay, but then that doesn't work. What happened to... Okay, but then nobody's there. And the butler won't unalive the detective. Interesting. Okay. Whee! Why wouldn't she want to mess with that? Okay, so the Duke isn't home. What am I doing here? Because I don't think she's gonna touch that. That's weird. Alright. So the butler takes that. takes it to the ballroom. There's a witness. And then maybe she tells the detective. And then he decides to be a witness. Two devices with no account works as viewers for affiliate. I actually don't know. I don't know if that's how that works or not. For Twitch affiliate. I would hope so, but I actually don't know. Oh, would do devices with no accounts work as users? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I would assume so. I have my computer open to your stream now. Thank you. And then okay, yeah, no, that's too many scenes. That's too many scenes. And then they don't really even have a reason to do all that. Okay. The Duke isn't home. How do I do this so the Duke isn't home? How? I don't get it. Okay, so trying to think. How would you go about doing that? There's got to be a way, right? Um okay. Maybe the detective gets suspicious when he sees the butler with the okay. Okay. So we need to have we'll have this scene, but that's not enough to arrest him unless so maybe have the detective see both the butler and the Duchess. Okay, so we can also try a witness scene where the detective and then okay, no, but then the unless maybe no, I don't. Okay, I don't. Okay, hold up. So she witnesses the butler with the weapon. Ooh, ooh, that just tells detective that he has the weapon, and then have the detective witness it. Okay, okay, so we can try that. So she has to tell the detective about it, and then he hides it from the detective. Or maybe oh, I feel like I'm trying to do this and then I'm taking too many frames for it. So then how do I do this without taking so many frames? Um what would a yeah, this is kind of tricky. I don't I don't know how to do this one because it's like nothing I do is necessarily enough. Okay, now you just look like you're bored out of your mind, but fair enough. Okay. And the Duke can't be home for this one. Alright. Trying to think. Ooh, have the butler put the weapon back and the detective sees the prints. Oh! You're right! You're right, but then. Okay, so we have to have the butler. Nope. Okay, I have to put scenes in first. So butler grabs this. We have the Duchess as the witness. He is too happy for his own good. And then Duchess tells no. Yes. No? I think butler puts it back. But Duchess. No, because it has to be the Duchess the getting the butler arrested. So this has to happen. So we're already taking up like 3 screens here. Yeah. Um. Hmm. Okay. Trying to. How else do you spin this? Like, cause you can't. Has to start with. Yeah. No, I know. It does. Yes, that's essentially how this goes. So we'll add that there. But then. How? What else is there to do though? Huh. Okay. What if we. What if we switch these two around? Maybe? No, I don't think that one matters, honestly. But I think what does matter, we definitely need to have. I think we definitely need to have the Duchess telling the detective. And then maybe would this work? Yes. Why did that not work last time? I swear I had this. Okay, whatever. It worked. It worked this time. So she was allowed to get unalived. Yeah, dang. Dang is correct. Okay.
Justice.
So there's treason, unforgiven, Stockholm, and matriarch. Yeah. No, I'll have to look back at this when it gets posted because I swore I did this already. I swore I did that right. Okay, but let's start with treason.
Usurper dies.
Usurper dies. Okay. Apparently, your phone is a little behind. I feel that. I mean, I do have a low latency though because that does help with catching um chats up to speed with everything. Like this. Oh, yeah, no. I think any stream is gonna have a little bit of a delay because it's trying to communicate back from me to you and then etc. Okay, but anyway, so the usurper gets unalived. Let's see what we got here. Um, so I feel like the Baron. I feel like it has to be the Baron. I feel like it has to be the Baron. Um, and then no, he won't let the queen. He's not gonna let the queen go. But maybe the knight will. And then she tells the knight that the Baron had taken her. And then let's see. I think that's gonna take too many things. Okay. Okay. Oh, she can't. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that could happen. Oh, ah. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Did not know that was gonna happen. Um. Okay. Oh, that's better. That is way better. Okay, so well, we're trying to get rid of the Baron, but like he just doesn't want to be gotten rid of. So then, but the usurper has to be taken care of. So yeah, he can't go while he has the crown. So I think, but then can she? Yeah, she doesn't have. And then can she? No, because he's still kidnapped. And she is good with the knight, so that's not happening. Oh. Okay, how do we go about this? So, no, I think this does have to happen. I full-heartedly think that this does have to happen. I think the Baron has to kidnap the queen. Don't let the queen go. Have the knight. Oh, okay. So we can have that. Um. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. So don't let the queen go. Have the knight unalive the Baron. All right. Let's try doing that then. Um. So the knight could. Oh, no, he's not gonna do that unless the queen gets unalived. Interesting. Okay. Okay. But then. I don't get this at all. Uh. The knight won't take the crown though. The knight won't take the crown. Look at this. You kidnap you kidnap him, and then the knight will not take the crown. Seriously. The knight wants nothing to do with the crown because of the queen. So I can't. But can I have. And yeah. I feel like. Okay, hold up. This one definitely has to happen. This one definitely has to happen. Oh, but then she doesn't have her crown. So hold up. Okay. But then this is tricky. This is so. Uh, maybe. Okay, but then he can't get. Huh. I don't get this at all. What incarnation is this? Okay. Alright, Knight cannot Baron, then maybe he will. Okay. No, maybe. Hold on. Hold on. We can. It's intriguing because you can't have. Maybe. The knight needs to free the queen. And then the knight could kidnap the baron. Queen takes back her crown. But no, because the baron's now kidnapped. Okay. Okay, hold up. Because you have to have. This is so tricky. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? I'm just. Ah. Maybe you're not supposed to crown the. Well, no, because he's supposed to, usurp the throne, which the queen was on. This is so weird. I hmm. So I definitely feel like these two are. This is correct, possibly. This has to happen. This I feel like has to happen. But then we can't have. And she can't do anything until she has her crown back. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Okay. Do we get any hints? I don't think this gives us any hints about this. Oh, this is supposed to be a puzzle. It's like messing with my brain right now. This is insane. Okay. So then maybe I'm looking at this wrong potentially. Hold on. Okay. What if let me try this real quick. Can No, and the knight won't kidnap the baron, which is really weird. So the baron actually does have to tick off the knight. The knight has to be peeved off by the baron in order to get him kidnapped. Have the baron unalive the queen and the knight unalive the baron. I could. Let me see if I could do that. Hold on. So maybe not. I don't. Yeah, because knight won't do anything. I don't think he doesn't have the authority. Okay. So let's see. So Baron has to kidnap the queen. Um, and then he gets thrown. And then would he execute? Oh, he'd execute. Okay. Oh. And then we can have. And then the knights. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so the knight has to kidnap the queen, and then the baron usurps the throne, and then the baron executes the queen, and then the knight kidnaps the baron, usurps the throne, and then he gets to unalive the baron. There we go. That is ah okay.
Knight loses his head.
Why would the knight lose his head? Okay. This is a game on Netflix. This is a game on Netflix. Okay. I think we have. Yeah, I think we were stuck on the part that the queen had unalived the baron. I think that's what we got caught up on, and then that happened. All right, but then let's see. Can we? Yeah, the knight's not gonna kidnap the queen. So I think we have to start with this one. Bye bye, queen. The knight is heartbroken. So he takes the throne, have the queen unalive, and the knight take her throne. That's what I'm doing right now. Alright. And then we'll revive the queen. And then she gets mad that the knight had taken her throne. Um. Oh, wait, no, but that's gonna take too long. Oh. Sorry, I'm not trying to delay. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe I don't need that scene. Maybe I can have. Yes. Okay, so I actually did not need that throne scene. And then we can have. Queen gets her. And then she can, I think, execute the knight? Yes. There we go. And the knight has lost his head.
The execution.
Oh. Wait, what? Okay, so. Yeah, Queenie don't like anybody but herself. Alright, so what if we do this? Hold on. And then we have the queen have amnesia. And then they get married. And then the king can. That is so demented. Oh, that is so demented. Okay. I'm wondering what happens if we take out this. Yeah, okay. So. Oh, he forgot what he did. So. No, hold up. Hold up. Okay, there we go. There we go. That is how that one was done. So. Kidnap. Baron had to have amnesia. That is so confusing. And then Baron releases the queen for the crown. Queen marries him out of annoyance, essentially. And then beheads the Baron. So there we go.
Queen beheads all men.
Oh boy. Alright, no, I just forgot to turn it back on. I'm currently dealing with a cold right now, and I don't really want people listening to me as I like, you know, do things. Anyway, so basically this one was the Baron has to push the queen off the cliff. Hold on. So Baron pushes the queen off the cliff, and then the knight takes her throne. She comes back alive, marries the knight, and then ends up just beheading both of them. And the knight was just like, "I'm just taking your kingdom." Not even doing anything wrong. Alright. And then
Genesis.
almost 2 hours, and we're on chapter 10. How many?
The ceremony.
Okay, so we're at 37 out of 60 crowns. Okay, so let's keep going.
Genesis. Eve rejects apple.
Eve rejects apple. Okay. You're about halfway through. I'm a little over. A little over. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, so we can tempt Eve. Oh. Okay. Oh, but then no apple, and then she still gets tempted anyway? That makes no sense. Maybe. Hold on. And then the serpent tries. There we go. There we go. So Eve doesn't want the apple because she saw what judgment did to Adam. That is insane. All right.
God is happy at everyone.
Okay. So let's take our little Illuminati god. Right, so we have our angry little Illuminati god right here. And then God's just like, "Hey YouTube, no apple." And then Adam is tempted. And they tempt Eve. And then God's mad. No, I feel like we can get rid of that scene because this is gonna take a while. You don't, yeah, I don't need that first one. Okay, so he gets mad at both of them, and then nope, this makes no sense. Okay, so maybe I don't need. Okay, so maybe. There we go. That is how you do it. You gotta make them reject the apple, which we did. So one of them had to get unalived, one of them had to get judged, just for them to come back and reject the apple.
Adam watches his love
I'm
die.
sorry. I'm trying. My arch nemesis has said it before I was able to get to it. How dare they? How dare they? All right. So this has to start. Alright, Eve takes the fruit. Adam is there. Eve is there. Okay. So let's try this again. Okay. I just did that. Or maybe no, because that does have to happen, and then um, what happens if okay, and then we revive Adam, and then nope, she's just gone. Eva's just gone. Oh, there we go. So they couldn't do it at the same time. That was the issue. They couldn't get judged at the same time. It had to be one over the other. Okay, cool.
Friedrich takes revenge.
Who the heck is... Oh, this is Friedrich. Okay, so we have this. We have love, tempt, judgment, this, Eve, Frederick. I did it before you said it, Cold. Na 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 na. And then for anyone who's wondering why I am being mean to my... Wait, what do you mean Frederick does that? Okay. Okay, Friedrich takes revenge. Are they supposed to... Okay, so they like each other. Oh, I guess that can happen. And then he gets his weapon, and then... Well, that's a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright then, that's a thing. What incarnation?
The king.
Okay, so...
Cyclic, mutually toxic love affair.
Does anyone know what cyclic means? What does cyclic mean? Hold on, let me look this up real quick. What does cyclic mean? I don't want to show it in case I don't... Okay. Oh, cyclic. Okay, so according to the dictionary, it is occurring in cycles or regularly repeated. So this is a circle toxic love affair, essentially. This will be interesting. I feel like this is gonna be the pattern here. Maybe. There we go. Yep. Yeah. That is not good for anybody.
Double execution.
What? Okay, so I'm guessing... Okay, before I do anything. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Why are you thinking about both girls, dude? Oh, and she's sad because... Okay. Oh, and she's just angry. She's just downright angry. I don't know how I feel about you being my only Twitch viewer. So, meh. Okay, so then... Let's see. Doot. Obviously, the queen has to sit both. And Oh, and the king takes revenge. Oh, there we go. There we go. And the king had to take revenge because the queen killed the maid. Or unalived the maid. There we go.
3 heads roll.
What? Oh, jeez. Okay. You already know how this goes. Okay. Oh, okay, but then she likes the knight. Why do I... Hold up. What if we do this real quick? Oh, the king likes the baron? The baron just kidnapped your wife, Mr. King. What do you mean that the baron is okay with you? What if I did this? There we go. Sheesh. Okay, and then... Can the... Nope. She does not care. Okay, so then... If I do this... And then that can happen. And then we can execute the baron with the queen. And then she'll have a love affair with the knight, and the king watches. And then he'll just execute them both. Or can she? She can! She can! Oh, that is horrible. That is so messed up. Oh, that is messed up beyond belief. Okay. But what justifying what should have happened was no, get over here. That's what should have happened, but nope.
Rags to royalty.
Okay, rags to royalty. So I'm going to assume... I don't know what to assume, actually. Would the maiden kidnap the queen? No. So the maiden is okay-ish. Rags to royalty. I mean, that's what would happen, but, like, how do you... Yeah, she's not... She has to go in the bushes. Okay. Okay, so they... Yeah. That's messed up. And then, would the maid kidnap the queen? Yeah. And then... Oh my goodness. Maybe... No, okay. So then what if we... No, I think... Cold, I think you're onto something. I think we need to... kidnap the king. But then... I don't think we need to... Okay. Mate... Or... Hold up. I think I have it. So then... The maid would set the king free. and then the king would execute the queen because the queen kidnapped the king, and then the maid would rags to royalty. There you go. That is how that goes. That is how that goes.
Baron rules alone.
Oh. Okay. How would the... How? Um... So the Baron would obviously kidnap the king? Probably? Maybe? Actually, wait a minute. No, because there's no throne. So the Baron does have to marry. Potentially. Maybe. Okay. So if we have a wedding. Nope. She's heartbroken. Okay. I don't... They're already king and queen. I don't think that's necessary right now. But maybe that could happen? And then... Or... Actually, wait. Okay, so no. If we do that, then we have the wedding. The king can marry the baron. Or, sorry, the king can marry the maiden. The maid. And then... Maybe? I am trying to think. And the baron could connect the maiden. And then... Yeah, he only likes girls. Okay. Baron is just wanting the crown. The king only likes... But then I feel like the baron wouldn't want to... Nope, because he's kidnapped. So maybe instead of getting kidnapped, he needs to get the king off. There we go. And then... Off's the maid. Oh, there are so many cliff scenes. So many cliff scenes. Okay, so then next chapter, or that's the end of that chapter. So, what is
Monsters.
It still sounds like we're messing with the xylophone. I mean, technically, I could really just end it whenever. I could always just come back to this if that's what we're wanting to do. Let me. Oh, where am I at on crowds?
The ceremony.
I have. Okay, I have like. What is 16 minus 46? 16 minus 46. I cannot do math on the spot. I have 14 more crowns to go. And because I'm almost done with this.
Monsters.
So if we tried hurrying this up, we could end it.
Bernard drinks poison.
Yeah. That's what we're going to do, as if it's not just me. Well, technically, that's all there is, I think. Right? I think that's really all there is. Because I'm pretty sure... No, I still have one Kick viewer, and I only have 2 Twitch viewers, and I know the fact that they're both you. And then I don't think I have anybody viewing my live stream on TikTok at the moment. Yeah. They could just be a lurker. I mean, I'm not... They could just be a lurker, and that's totally fine. Like I said, that is their prerogative, not mine. So, if they want to just watch, they are more than welcome to watch. Alright. But, going back to this, so Bernard drinks poison. So I am guessing... Yep. Okay, so Bernard is a werewolf, apparently. So do him and Juliet like each other? Yes. So they like each other, Bernard turns into a werewolf. And then Bernard attacks Juliet. Oh. Hey, look, everybody, it's Among Us. And then... Oh, nope. Bernard needs to transform back quick. And then he sees what happened to Juliet. And then I think he drinks the poison because he's sad that he lost Juliet. There you go.
Pet comes back to life to enact revenge.
Oh. Okay. Okay, Isabel does not care. And the dog does not care. So, we have that. Could we have... There we go. So, they have to have the affair first, and then Bernard has to have the soul rendezvous with his dog. And then... Oh! Yeah, have Isabel unalive the dog. That is exactly what we just did. Alright, so then we will revive the dog. And then, there you go. And now Isabel has been pushed off the cliff.
Queen gets Baron arrested.
Oh? Wait, what? Okay, so the queen is interested in the disguise. Detective isn't interested. Only the Baron is interested in this, guys. Okay, so Baron's the only person that can manage this one. We don't even have witness at this point. Oh. Okay. Nope. And then can we have the disguise again? No, she still doesn't know what to do. And then she tells him about the monster. And then... Okay, and then the detective sees that the Baron had touched the disguise. And then I'm guessing he arrested the Baron? Yes. Yep, okay. So it had to be... Isabel kills people for, like, no reason. She seems like she's very envious.
Cured of vampirism.
Oh. Yeah, no. She seems very envious. I don't know why. Right. So it is we have night. We have Dracula. And Dracula bites Mina over here. And let's see. Let's go to the crypt. We'll put Mina in there. We have John see that. Okay. So then... Oh, interesting. So, like, the professor scene down here has, like, a whole professor thing. Huh. I was not expecting that, but okay. The game can do itself. So then John was trying to tell... Oh. Oh. Okay, so John now has to unalive Dracula. So if we put Dracula in the crypt, maybe, would that be easier for John? Yes! Ow, my ears. Ow, my ears. I probably should turn this game down. Oh, well. Alright. And then... Does that... And John is happy.
Monster is slain.
Monster is slain. Okay. If you haven't noticed, all the specific names are authors or main characters from books. I kind of noticed. Isabel, I haven't so much. That's kind of the only character that I didn't really ring with any of the books. But aside from that, yeah, no, I kind of piecing that together. Okay, so we have Baron and we have Bernard though. Okay, so we have disguise. I think the only monster here is probably gonna be the Baron, right? So puts on the disguise. Or could they meet in a? What would happen if the two met? Okay, so Bernard is scared of that. Is scared of the dragon. So then would he go tell the professor about it? Oh, the professor just outright said go for it. Okay. And then as this guy don't want that. So then they encounter each other again. Oh, and then the okay, so maybe I don't think the professor's gonna talk to Bernard if I do what I think I'm supposed to do. So alright. So oh. They seem terrified of each other, and then Bernard just straight up attacks the professor in werewolf form. So, bye! And then that is an extra scene. That is just altogether an extra scene. So, would the Baron need to take off the disguise? Then talk to the professor? And then they have this moment? Yep, that is exactly what happens. Oof. I feel so bad for Bernard. Okay. But that was chapter 12. And then
Drama. The ceremony.
yeah, this is the last chapter.
Drama.
Or
The mirror praises everyone.
the mirror praises everyone. Okay. Oh, okay. So oh. Okay, so that's a thing. Nice. And then okay, okay. So tiny interesting. Okay. What happens if these two switch? No, because it still has to praise everybody. So then could a frog get rid of Haiti maybe? No, the frog still doesn't do anything. What the? What? Wait, what? The mirror won't. Okay. So we have. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here because it's like. So I definitely know that these two need to happen. Or actually, wait a minute. Would the frog? No. maybe. No, so it has to be the mirror that does this essentially, and the mirror has to praise everybody. Maybe we can have. There we go. And then. There we go. Okay, so the mirror had to reject the frog, and then once this happened, uh, with Peachy, spooking Haiti off the cliff, then it praises the. The show hates. The show hates the mirror, and it says the frog. Oh, no, I was wrong. Well, you don't need the first frame, by. Well, don't you? Because it's supposed to praise everybody, technically. Right? I would assume so. Okay.
Haiti murders father and marries mother.
Wait, I'm sorry. When did we hop into the Oedipus complex? That's not even till high school. What in tarnation? Like, we learn about this as like 14-year-olds, and now it's like, I'm playing a game like this. Okay, this isn't Sandy. Okay, alright, so. Tiny obviously has to be dad. Okay. And then. Uh. Peachy and Tiny are obviously together. But then, how. I just got an achievement for Steam that says worth it, and the ability to unlock this achievement was for playing for more than 2 hours. I have been playing this game for 2 hours and 22 minutes. Dang it. Alright, so then what is gonna make. Yeah, because Hades not pushing either of these two off of the cliff. Maybe. Okay. I. How do you do this? I am so confused. Or maybe. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. So maybe. Let's switch these two real quick. Um. Oh, okay. Nope. Let's switch these two. And then we can have. There we go. That triggered that. And then. Right? Because that's. Is this not what I just did? Haiti murders father and marries mother. Because. What am I missing? Did he not marry his mother? What did I miss? Because Tiny says, I am your father to Haiti. What incarnation? And yes, family does get weird. Okay. Alright, let me just scrap this. Maybe it... Okay, we'll have a wedding, we'll have Tiny, we'll have Peachy. There you go. We have family. We have Tiny, I am your parent. Katie, I am your father. Okay, and then there's another wedding. Peachy loves Tiny. Katie wants to marry Peachy, but Peachy's like, no, I'm married to Tiny. So then, father and son go to a cliff. Haiti is mad, so Haiti decides to push him off of a cliff, in which kills Tiny. And then there's another wedding, and then this one is with Haiti and his mother Peachy. And why is this not working? Like, oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Cold. That was. I am so
Tiny
blind.
murders brother to avenge his father.
Tiny does what now? Okay. So, okay. Avenging his brother and unalize his father in the process. Okay. So then let's can we do it this way? So we can do I feel like these two need to be alright. So who I'm guessing Greenie's father? There we go. Alright, so and then do they need to confirm that they are brothers? Maybe. Nope. That so there we go. Okay. And then Haiti and Greenie get into a fight. And Haiti pushes Greenie off a cliff, maybe? And then would Tiny push... No. But that fight does need to maybe I don't need this one. Maybe I don't need that one. And then a seance. Maybe... There we go. There we go. So I did not need them to confirm that they were brothers to each other. It just had to be this. Gotcha.
Haiti is murdered by his daughter.
Okay, so obviously Peachy is Hades' daughter. Okay. So Haiti has to confirm that he is Peachy's father. And then maybe there's an affair with Bluey, maybe? And Haiti sees he loves this. But then there's another affair. And let's have Bluey be with Greenie. And then Haiti is angry by this. So Haiti would shove Bluey. off a cliff. Peachy does a seance with Bluey. And then she's mad, so now she's gonna just shove her head off the cliff. There we go. How did I steal his darts? Well, I already did it my way, and I even unlocked the other one, but he was just protecting her. So I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. The end.
Tiny and Haiti wait forever.
Wait, what? Is this just doing this entire time? Like, nothing happens. That made no sense. There we go. I only had to do 1 frame. 1 frame. Oh, it really was Oedipus right there. That is... Okay. Oh, and they even threw in a little bit of Hamlet. Nice.
Novels.
Alright, we're on the final chapter, so... Mad husband.
Edgar murders his wife.
Okay, so Edgar unalives his wife. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we can have... Okay, I feel like... We have Poison, we have Wine, and we have Isabel. So I feel like Isabel just needs to be the 3rd person in all of this. So let's have Lenora and Edgar. And then... Isabel tries to get Edgar, but he already is taken with Lenora. So then obviously we have Poison. Isabel's gonna poison Lenora. Lenora drinks the wine. Edgar tries to do a seance with his wife, I'm guessing. And Isabel alive to me! Which leads us to... Would Edgar marry Isabel? No. Okay, so this needs to happen afterward. So then, he does a seance. I just did that! Oh, you want me to do the... Why do I need to do that as a separate stream, then? Alright. So then, let's see. And then he would maybe... He would poison Isabel at that point. Alright, and then... There we go. There we go.
Duke shoots detective to avoid prison.
Wait, what? So... Duke needs to pick up the gun, I guess, or the weapon. Okay. So you need to pick up the weapon. What you gonna do with the weapon? Okay, nothing happened. Duke loves Duchess. I don't get it. What? Why? What did you do? What? Okay. Okay. I'm kind of at a loss of what to do here. So we know that the Duke likes his weapon. Who else would... I don't think the Duchess the Duchess hates it. The Duchess hates it. but he won't go to pick it up. Wait a minute. Hold up. I think I just realized something. Okay, so oh, gotcha, gotcha. That's why. That is why. Okay. So then, all right. So the detective would witness this, and then we would have the Duke on the king, and then we need the detective. Oh no, but the detective arrests him, even with that in hand. Maybe the Duchess needs to witness it, and then would she tell the detective? No. Why would he? Maybe it's the king that needs to be the witness, and no, because he won't. Yeah, he's yeah. So, and once again, Cold laughs in my face as he says things before I do them. How dare he? How dare he? Okay. So then I'm trying to I'm just trying to think here because it's like so if I have the detective confront the Duke, he just gets arrested. Even though he has the the weapon of choice. What? What is this game? What is this game? Okay, for some reason it's not count. Oh, I don't know. Maybe maybe it figured it out. Maybe it figured out that you weren't who you said you were, and now it's punishing you. Wahaha. Okay, but going back to I don't know what this is doing them. It it's weird. It is so weird. Okay. So why would okay, so Duke sees no, I my favorite Hegler has to leave so no! How no! Why must you leave so soon? How rude! How rude of you to leave! No! Actually, I wasn't even expecting this to go on for this long. I was trying to stream at like 2, and then my family ended up getting like, hey, we kind of need your help with this. I'm like, bro. Ugh. It's been almost fair. It has been almost 3 hours. And I am actually a little staunched at this puzzle, so this actually might be a good game to come back to, and I could probably end up doing a part 2 of the stream and follow it up on Thursday. So, yeah, because this, like Cold said, it's almost been 3 hours at this point. I'm staring at my counter in OBS right now. Like, we're at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, or 2 hours and 40 minutes and counting the seconds. So, this is a pretty good place to stop, I would think. So, I think, yeah, I will stop it. Okay, well, hopefully we will see you on Thursday then. And yeah, I probably will just end it here and I will pick this back up on Thursday. So, with that being said, hope everybody had a good evening. Hope we all had a little bit of laughs. Sorry that, um, I hope this was entertaining to people. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But, yeah. With that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed the show, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Oop, as my Steam prevents me from closing out. Alright, but bye!